Hey guys, round 9 with 3 turns is ahead of us. Let's see the agenda for today. We have the ups and downs of the double round week, we have our team results, the coach of the week for round 9, and our team formation. Let's start with the credit bank.
And here we have the cards. This is the results of the double round week, and we see the cards that they had the most increase in the value and the most decrease in the values. So on the left hand side, we can see Francisco being extremely consistent. This year, the maestro for Zalgiris, that they are at the tops of the standings right now. He's expensive, but still a solid selection, even his really high value. We have two players from below 8 credits, or Spagnolo and Herrera, having a great double round week. Spagnolo had a lot of playing time, as you can see, 53 minutes, and he was able to really contribute on points, rebounds, and assist. A very good all-around performance on this double round week from Spagnolo. Just 8 credits, so it's quite nice selection as well. And of course, James, 15.8 credits, expensive, increased his value by about 0.7. But as you can see, still is so important to Monaco. Played 59 minutes in this week, and it seems like he's having quite good matchup in the upcoming round. So yes, it's really expensive, but it's not a bad choice either. On the other hand, we don't see any great opportunities right now in the players that increase value, but worth keeping an eye on Edwards and Fournier, because when these guys will start getting going, they may actually have very good performances. But for now, they're both extremely not unlucky, but very good with their efficiency on the 3-point shooting. They had very bad night from the 3-point line that week. Now, if we move on to forward, we can see a lot of good selections that they increased their values this double round week. Many options below the 10 credits. We have Taylor, we have Malcolm, Mike, and Oscar da Silva, that they all had quite good games, and they could be a great choice for you if you want to fill that gap with less than 10 credits. We should add on that list a player that he didn't increase really his value that much, but that's Osmani. He's back from the injury this double round week, and we think he's also going to be a very decent option below the 10 credits. Now on the other side, Luau Cabarro remains very consistent, so still a good choice, and Moneke has been exceptional lately. Still quite expensive though, with 16.7. We could say the same about Singelia, so I think it's more down to which player you believe mostly. Worth mentioning, Singelia is playing this week the El Clásico versus Madrid, so worth keeping that in mind. And then finally we finish it with Petrusev. Very good form for the Serbian. 15.1 is a high value to pay, but it pays off, as it seems is the case for him the last rounds. On the other hand, nothing major to really keep an eye on the right hand side when we have the players that lost quite a lot of value. Mirotic is one of the weird one, we could say, because right now is probably one of the lowest valuations we have Mirotic since he returned from the NBA. So he's not convincing though with his latest performances, but really we need to keep an eye, because if he starts for his caliber, this is a low value to pay. Then moving on to centers finally, and here we have from Zalgiris right, and Milutinov having a very good contribution to the team wins. They're both getting a lot of play time and they're both returning a lot of points, so their price is not an obstacle here, even though they keep increasing the value. Then on the other hand, we have Youth 7 that could be a good choice for anything below 10 credits with Moteyunas that is not on this list. On the other hand, nothing major to pay attention on the list from the players that they reduced their values during this double-round week. So I think best is to move on and see how our team performed this double-round.
And as you see, the most important area that we got from this double-round week is the 5.5 credits that we gained from round 7 and round 8. From round 8, we didn't go up to 200. We just got 170.90 fantasy points. Again, Coach Masiulis gave us 25 points. So again, another coach that gave us more than 20 fantasy points. Other than that, an off game for Dorsey with just 6.6 fantasy points, but I have to point out Da Silva with 8.8 from the bench. He had 17.6 fantasy points in total. Another solid forward after Smith that we select. Herrera, steady, just 6 fantasy points from the bench, but with 5.4 credits for his value is a must-have to complete your guard line. And then Lovavuka Maru, steady, again, 22 fantasy points. Vezenkov, a bit off game with just 16.5 fantasy points, 33 as a captain. And Petrushev, 24. He continues his great performances for Dubai. And also you see Wright, 24.2. Again, another solid performance from the big guy from Zalgiris. Moteyunas had an off game with just 6.6 fantasy points. And Nadir Hifi, another solid performance, 18 fantasy points. Again, 13.4 credits with the valuation that the guards have right now is, let's say, going to the top side of things. But again, 13.4 is a good amount of money to spend for a guard. Bill, do you want to add anything?
Oh, I think it was a good double-round week, and it gives us a lot of wiggle room now that we got 5.5 more credits to play with. So let's get straight then to the coach of the week and then to our team. So for the upcoming week, we have Tabellini as our selection for round 9. The play Paris playing at home versus Bayern. Is a very low price to pay for the coach, just 5.8 credits, and we think they have what it takes to get that crucial win at home. Bayern also has played most of his games till now at home, so I think their position in the tables might not really reflecting the real picture of how things should be. So it's a great opportunity for Paris to get one in the bag, and as I said, really low price. So with that in mind, let's see what else do we have on our team.
And we see our team for round 9, and guys, keep in mind we have 3 turns in round 9. That's why you see Moteyunas as our captain, because he plays in turn 1. So again, minor changes as we did in the round before. We just brought in Osmani instead of Da Silva, and Coach Tabellini instead of Coach Masiuli. So we just changed the forward again because we believe we have a well-built all-around team. And in more detail, I mean, we have at the forward position, we have Vezenkov, Lovavuka, Barol, Petrushev, and we added Osmani. So 3 out of 4, as you see, on fire, informed players, and key components for their own teams. At the center, we have Wright. He was our choice when we decided to split the Wright Turo duo at center. So we kept Wright. We still believe in Wright. And Žalgiris has his third home court game in a row. A big opportunity to go to add another more win. And then at the guard, you see Hifi, Herrera, Dorsey, and Mahmoudoglu. Mahmoudoglu is the filler with just 4 credits, but Hifi, Dorsey, and Herrera still continue to contribute. We keep an eye on Dorsey because Fournier is coming back now, so he might get less playing time or less shots during the game. We just keep an eye to see. But for this round, we keep Tyler Dorsey definitely for the game Olympiacos has in his home court versus Partizan. For round 2, I believe, Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, we will go with Hifior Petrushev as captain between these 2 players, and for turn 3, it will be Vajankov as our option. Is that right? Do you want to add anything?
No, I think we didn't discuss that, and yes, I agree. So Vezenko is our usual cheat code for turn 3, if we get to that. But hopefully, Hifi or Petrusev deliver on turn 2. We shall see. I wanted to add also that we are actually recording this early on a Sunday. So if there are any, injuries or last minute changes due to other circumstances, we're going to update everyone through X and through the community in YouTube. So stay tuned. And of course, we're going to have our suggestions for the round in the Real Hoopers Hub website, so you can find there some more tips from us. Hope you have a great round and see you next week.
Yeah, guys, enjoy the games and see you soon.